Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is my Gen 3 2024 CFMOTO CFORCE 1000 Touring. Yeah, I love this color. The black one looks awesome as well. They've got the camo. As a matter of fact, in this video, you're going to get to see all of the colors, and you're going to get to see the Gen 3 CFORCE 800 Touring, and we're going to show that to you up next to the Gen 2, if you will, the 1000 Overland. So we'll show you that here in just a moment, but first we're going to strap on my helmet, go out there and show you the footage from when we ran this thing wide open. So let's go check that out, and then stay tuned after that and we'll go and check out some more goodies. Guys, I'm super pumped about being on the CFORCE 1000. I'm over here kind of close to my house, and we're going to run it down the road and see if we have enough stretch of road here to safely reach a top speed. We are in sport mode. As you can see, there is a normal, work, and sport mode, and you simply operate that right here with that mode button. But we're going to get out here and we're going to hammer it, and we're going to see how it feels. We're slightly uphill right here, just a slight incline, but let's hit it and let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! Pretty sweet. All right, we're going to safely cross the highway here. We're going to go ahead and let that vehicle come. So I actually had to look up, had some oncoming traffic. We're going to get to another location and we're going to give her a go again. Okay, we're not really worried about 0 to 60 here. Let's just wind it out. Let's wait a second. We'll wind it out, see what we get to. Wow, that was awesome. I don't know, I'd have to, you know, look back at the footage, but I'm pretty sure I saw 82, and maybe if I had a little more room it would have kept pulling. But that's with a stock tune, stock clutch, stock everything. You know that Team MSC Parts is going to definitely come out with some awesome stuff for this machine to unleash the beast. But right out of the box, man, the CFORCE 1000 Touring has definitely increased the power. Obviously, going from 79 to 90 horsepower, you actually feel it. This thing's a beast. Let's hit it one more time. I'm going to kind of sit back, just scoot back just a little. I'm going to punch it and see what it does. Just hitting it one time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it wants to pull the tires up for sure. Let's go to low gear. I better be ready to hit the rear brake. Yes, sir. She's standing up, dude. What a beast. What a monster. Oh my goodness. All right, well, all of you should know that I'm not the wheelie master like Joel is. But I didn't have to jerk back or anything. Low gear, just hit the throttle, man, and she's standing up, and I'm letting off because I'm not a wheelie walker like Joel is. So we'll hit it one more time just for fun. I don't know, maybe I should just start practicing that and one day surprise Joel and come up beside him and just walk a wheelie right beside him. Comment below if y'all think I should start practicing, maybe out in the field, and see if I can get good at walking wheelies on a big long wheelbase ATV. All right guys, what do you think? Comment down below. Was that impressive for a C-Force 1000 out of the box to hit that kind of speed? I'm impressed, and I'm definitely impressed with the power that you get with this new Gen 3 C-Force 1000 Touring. And just cruising on the road in this video, man, this thing feels so smooth. It feels so good. Yes, we'll really get to tell how good the suspension is on the new Gen 3 when we hit the trails here this coming up week. But I knew that you guys love these kind of videos just to see out of the box, hey, what does the power look like when you punch it, right? But guys, also keep in mind, this is a utility machine. It's not a racing like a racing sport quad or something like that. But if you've been a fan of the channel, you know that we rip these units just like we're on a 450R or something like that. So, hey, that's why you buy the big 1000 engine, right? You want the power, you want to build a power wheelie, you want to be able to go fast, you want to be able to rip the trails when you're doing recreational riding, and you want the power to be able to pull a heavy payload. Whatever the case may be, you've got it all in this package. The true test will come here shortly in some future videos. But for now, we're going to leave mine out here, put my helmet up and stuff. We'll turn this key off. We're going to go into Main Street Cycle here. We're here after hours, so I could have the showroom floor nice and quiet. We'll do a walk around video of some of the different colors and all that good stuff. So let's go in and do that now. All right, so let's just take a quick walk through here. It's kind of odd being here with it nice and quiet without a bunch of people here, but as you can see, we've got some of our full cab units with the glass front windshield, powered doors, all that good stuff. Here is a pretty sweet U-Force 1000 build with the Team MSC half doors. Very nice look. Got the Team MSC vented front windshield, tinted back windshield. Just a quick little look. I know this is about the Gen 3 C-Force 1000, but a lot of you like to see a little footage. Now, don't mind the dust here. We've been doing construction. If you've been following along, we're still not done. Just had to knock a wall out to move air conditioner around. So we got to come back here and clean some of the units. But we've got the Gen 2 Z-Force 950 Sport. Got some more builds all through here, a couple of Segways. But here is the Gen 3 C-Force 1000. This is the color like what I have out there that you saw me ripping. And here it is up next to the C-Force 1000 Overland. Okay, that's a 2024 model, and this is a 2024 model. This is what they're calling the Gen 3, so it's all new build. And if you remember, this is the body style that they've had for a long time with the C-Force 800. Now, I'm not sure if we're sold out of the Gen 2 C-Force 800s here, but the only way in the US that you could get a 1000 was the Overland package. So it was no rear seat, and it had these big, awesome Overland boxes that you could store so much stuff in it. Beadlock wheels, the windscreen, just all kinds of goodies, such as the front bumper with the bash plate down here, little fog lights there, a heavy duty skid plate, and a rear bumper. Just so much packaged into the Overland trim. And here's another Overland, but just took all the Overland stuff off of it, made it more of a sporty mud ripping unit. It's got 30-inch Zillas, got the RJWC floorboards, and the RJWC Apex dual exhaust. This was a build by Team MSC, and you can buy it here at Main Street Cycle. The C-Force 1000 Overland, 79 horsepower, and now with the Gen 3 C-Force 1000 Touring, you have 90 horsepower. Also, I want to look up some specs real quick. I know they shed a lot of weight off of the Gen 3. They revised this thing. This is supposedly from CFMOTO rebuilt, whole new thing from the ground up. They didn't just take and tweak this overland to make this. They started from scratch with design and everything, suspension, the engine, everything is all new. The clutches, all new. It's not CV Tech clutches. It's their own in-house clutches. We'll definitely dive into some more of those interesting facts in another video, so make sure you stay tuned to that. But for now, we'll just hit some of the basics as we look at some of the key features and specs that are different. So right away, again, 79 horsepower. Now we're at 90 horsepower. That's on the 1000. Now with the Gen 2, it's more of a rugged, tough look, tough feel, and it's a great looking machine, as you can see on this tan one. Just a real tough, rugged look. And the CFORCE 1000 Touring is more of a sporty, aggressive styling, futuristic, very nice ergonomics. It's just an awesome look. I want to know down in the comments, what do y'all think? Tell me, do you like this new look? Do you not like the new styling, the futuristic look? You know, I think of it as the kind of the concept. I don't know if some of you have been keeping up with CFMOTO and their concept machine. This has really come from that, birthed from that, if you will, with the futuristic LED lighting all the way across, the same styling in the back, the ergonomics and the way when you sit on it, how your knees and everything just fit down below this curve here. It looks big up here, but it feels nice and slender, just like if you're riding on a sport quad. You'll appreciate that when you start to ride this machine aggressively. Here on the overland, it's more of a smooth and rounded, kind of feels like a Can-Am Outlander, if you will. This definitely has its own look and definitely different than the Gen 2. Now, while we have these both on, you can see this massive display. All right, you can see it in the GoPro footage. This thing is a giant. And this here is a huge screen as well for an ATV. And I mean, it's super bright. You can see everything you need, but you can definitely tell that they have stepped it up a notch. I mean, you have all these buttons here to go through all kinds of different options. Again, we'll do an in-depth video on the Gen 3 CFORCE 1000 and 800, where we'll go through the screen, we'll go through all those kind of features. One new thing that you have on the Gen 3 is these modes. You saw me swap through those on the road, but you got work, sport, and normal. And when you select those, you can flip those on the fly. What it's doing is it's changing the mapping. It's got its own throttle mapping and everything for the ECU with those different drive modes. So just a short, quick breakdown. Again, we'll dive into this deeper in a future video, but in work mode, it's going to dampen the throttle input so you can be extra precise when you're doing work around the yard, when you're using the hitch here. You got a trailer, you're trying to be precise where you're putting it up into a tight area, or you're hauling a fragile load, whatever the case is. Work mode is going to allow you to be really, really precise with your throttle input. Then sport mode goes to, I mean, I don't have to explain that, do I, right? Sport mode is going to be super aggressive. When you give it throttle, it's going to react immediately, and it's going to be aggressive. It's going to be sporty. It's going to be racy. And that's probably where I'm going to leave it most of the time. Now, when you're just cruising the trails, you're just riding around, having a good time, not trying to be aggressive, just out enjoying the CFORCE 1000. This is the mode you're going to want to be in. So it's going to be kind of that happy medium between work mode and race mode, or sport mode rather. So yeah, we'll leave it normal for whoever ends up buying this unit right here. The headlights and all, of course, that's just the accent lighting. That's not even the headlights. But yep, very nice. We'll have to get those out and show them, but this is what you were working with on the Gen 2, which are great headlights as well. But we'll cut that off for right now. One thing I do like is this massive area here where you can pull these tabs here and here. On each corner, there's 4 of them, and you can pull this guard out, this grill, and you can get to your radiator fins and really clean that joker and keep it from getting plugged. So that's a nice feature as well. I know that they bragged on the cooling and how it's not as hot on your leg when you're riding, and your passenger won't get as hot either, because they worked on the airflow in here, worked on the exhaust and the insulation and all that good stuff, and have this thing heat shielded very well. It's gonna run nice and cool, and you're not gonna feel as much heat on your legs while you're riding. All right, so on the C-Force 1000 Touring, you have the Tundra Gray, and it comes with red coils on your shock springs. That's just a quick look at it. Of course, videos don't do these justice. You need to see it in person. The graphics look really nice. Really good job on this design. And then this is your true timber camo that comes on the CFMOTO CFORCE lineup. Very nice. Now this is an 800, but the camo is going to be the same there. Of course, you'll have a few different graphics, but overall, that's what you'll be working with here. Very nice looking camo, very premium, and definitely getting what you pay for. Obviously this unit's sold here, but the camo is going to have black springs and these black wheels here, which I believe are the same, and they are in design. Here's another 800. You can see how the Tundra Gray and the 800 does indeed have different graphics. So your 1000 timber camo is going to look slightly different, but for the most part, you get the idea. There's your graphics there. So definitely different between the two. And this is what they call, and I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but zircon black. So this is the black, and it has orange accent on it, which is really nice. And of course you get the orange springs. So just a really quick look at these units. I didn't want this video to be too long, because again, we're going to do a lot of in-depth videos very soon. But here's your black C-Force 1000. You got the Tundra Gray. Now you also have the orange in the C-Force 800, which is really nice. CFMOTO does amazing with their orange. It'll look similar to this, which you see on the C-Force 500. So if you can try to imagine that on the Gen 3, that's another option. Then your camo, and here's the Tundra Gray on the 1000. So enough blabbing. I think I've went on and on. Here's just one more look at your 2 colors in the overland, which is still available. Here's the tan. All right, but anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh man, there is so much more to come on the Gen 3 CFORCE lineup. And listen, come to Main Street Cycle. Definitely worth the drive for you to come here. It doesn't matter how far you have to drive. We're going to make it worth your drive to come see us. We have the best financing options. We're going to make it easy for you to get the machine that you want, get the payments that you need, so that you can enjoy whatever it is, whether it's one of these Gen 3 CFORCE 1000s or a side-by-side. And while you're at it, hey, I got a video coming up on that guy. That is the electric CFMOTO CFORCE EV110. So here it is in the flesh. Up next to some of the other CFORCE 110s here. Again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Come see us at Main Street Cycle. I'd love to meet you, and we'll take care of you. We can rig these units out. You can also order from teammscparts.com to get any parts and accessories that you need. Please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Always leave a comment, and I'll try to get to you there. I appreciate y'all so much. Hope y'all have an awesome day. And stay tuned, because we're about to be ripping these units out on the trails. God bless you.